morning, Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. Wow, 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 wow. Cassandra Ventura, thank you very much. I have to give you a round of applause. I have to give you a round of applause because girlfriend has opened the floodgates to all of the shenanigans that has been happening in the entertainment industry. Whether it's going to be film, whether it's music, whether it's dance, whether it's modeling, there is a shift. There is a shift. There has been a shift. There's shift. It's shifting. It has shifted. And I can see it happening. All of the dirt, all of the grime is going to come right up to the surface and float like a rubber bottle. I am so hurt by this story that I have to do, but I'm gonna do it. Jamie Foxx is being sued. I met Jamie on Dreamgirls. I did Dreamgirls. Yes, my darlings. I was one of the dancers in the back, shaking the hair to the left, shaking the hair to the right. Fabulosity. Jamie was there, and Jamie was a dream. Nice guy, funny. He laughed with us extras because I was an extra on the. I was a featured extra, and I remember during lunchtime he said, "You know what? Everybody gets a nice hot plate." Because if you were non-union in those days, you got a box. What was a box? It was a sandwich with a little biscuit, bag of crisps, and a drink. But if you were a union member, then you got the buffet where you could eat everything. And Jamie was there saying everybody should be able to have like a hot meal. We worked different kinds of hours, and you have to understand that when Dreamgirls came out, when they were auditioning, when they were casting for Dreamgirls locations and stuff like that, it was huge for us. It was huge for every black actress wannabe because it was an all-black cast. And we don't get those kind of films coming through like that. This earring is completely, no, it's fine now. Yeah. And we don't get it like that. And so it was really wonderful to see all of these actors and to see Beyonce. She was strict. She wouldn't eat and she would just keep it, copacetic. It's with great sadness that I now have to read this story, report this story here, because he just came up out of a near-death situation. But TMZ says Jamie Foxx is sued for sexual assault. Jamie Foxx is being accused of a rooftop sexual assault that allegedly happened 8 years ago in NYC, also known as New York City. According to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Foxx was at Catch NYC and Roof in August of 2015 around 11 p.m. when the plaintiff arrived to be seated in the rooftop lounge and bar. She said she noticed Jamie on the table away. Around 1 a.m., the plaintiff's friend asked Jamie Foxx if he could take a photo with her and the plaintiff. She claims. He said, "Sure, baby, anything for you," and seemed intoxicated at the time. She claims he took more photos and commented, "Wow, you have that supermodel body. You smell so good," and told her she looked like Gabrielle Union. Jane Doe claims Foxx pulled her by the arm to the back area of the rooftop where he allegedly placed both hands on her waist, moved them under her top, and started rubbing her chest. She claims she attempted to step away and noticed the security guard and others who saw what happened, but they chose to walk away. In the documents, the plaintiff claims Foxx then allegedly slid his hand into her pants and put his fingers on and in her V and A. She says her friends came over and saw what was happening, and then Jamie stopped touching her. She claims she was injured and had to undergo medical treatment and suffered pain, suffering, and emotional distress as a result of the sexual assault, abuse, assault, and battery. She's suing Foxx, Catch, and its employees for compensatory and punitive damages. Compensatory damages are the monies that she spent for, you know, the mental, emotional, physical stress, blah, 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 punitive punishment. I'm suing you and you're going to pay A, B, and C. We reached out to reps for Jamie. So far, no word back. Like I said, Cassie has opened the floodgates. Everybody can come forward now because she has given them license to talk about the injustices that they have endured by these celebrities. Do I think Jamie did it? I'm not in a position to say nay or nay. I have no idea. I am just remembering the Jamie that I know. But that was in a different space and place. That was at the workplace-ish, kind of, sort of, you know, where he wouldn't dare. Because right there and then you're amongst actors. All of us are entertainment folk. Don't try that nonsense. And where really would you? Don't look up to celebrities. Don't look up to celebrities. They are popular, they are well known because of a job that they have done, a film that they did, because of a magazine cover or whatever. That is it. They are not heroes. They have not done anything to change the world. I am in the industry-esque. I've been here and I'm telling you, there's nothing there. Majority of what we do as entertainment, as entertainers, is smoke and mirrors. And then you have the editing that makes it absolutely flawless. You have editing in pictures. You have editing in film for audio and sound to make that film, that moment, absolutely flawless. A lot of celebrities are enhanced. And you diet and you exercise and you try and look your absolute best. And so you look to them as if they have changed the world, that they are magic, that they are stardust, that without them you can't live. They did this, they did that. They've got all of the money. That's all that they've got that's different from you. You are also talented. Perhaps in mathematics, perhaps in literature, some way, shape or form. You also have your own talent. Theirs just is on a platform. And that platform of where they stand, underneath that are agents, managers, lawyers, publicists, accountants to keep that image, that dream, that fantasy alive. It doesn't even exist. Not even them. I don't look like this without makeup, with my fake ponytail, with my push-up bra. I don't look like this in the morning when I roll out of bed. No. It's a fantasy. They're doing a job of which they get paid for. And brands see them up out there. And they say, you know what? We can monetize this person. If we give her that Hermes bag, the latest Birkin Hermes bag, everybody will see it. So let's give it to her for free because she's helping us sell. If you're down here, they don't care. I can say that about me because when I had 10,000 followers, I could not even, a lot of brands would not send me PR. Now that we are hitting 700,000 followers, yes, now I'm getting all kinds of PR. Guess what? Not only are they sending it to me, oh, Fumi, thank you very much. If you can just this, that, and the other thing. And guess what? I call it right here. Sometimes I get paid for it. Yes, I do. The thing here about me is that if I like the brand, I'll say, okay, fine. And still they compensate me. But I just don't do every single brand to say, give me all of the money. I could, but that's not the case. But do I get paid for stuff? Yes, I do. Most especially when I know that you didn't care about me when I was just a little itty YouTuber. But I still love the brand. But they didn't care about me at that time because they were like, well, you know what? What's the point? How many followers you got? You ain't got enough. You ain't getting nothing from me. Celebrities are not all that. You guys are the ones that make them this big thing. No, they are not. Don't get me wrong. If you see a celeb, let's take a picture or whatever, no problem. I've done the same thing. But I'm not Google Gaga over them. Because you are what exactly? Last time I checked, you did a film, so? Oh, it hit about 70 million in sales or whatever. That's you guys. That's you guys. How they got those 70 million views is because you guys watched. The honor should go to you. And so some celebrities have this God complex. I can't be touched because everything they get for free, everything they get without even having to ask. And they can behave any kind of way. I've been on so many film sets. You would be surprised at how some of them behave. You will be even shocked. Some of them are not even able to read their lines. For film, absolutely not. Let me tell you, respect those that do theater. Because you know what? The mistake has to be there. They got to wing it. They got to just patch it up together. Next scene. When it comes to television and film, they can cut, repeat, cut, repeat. You can have the same take 500 times until they get it right. And that's the one that they will piece in and put together. That's why at Christmas time, let me tell you something. The basket, the goodie basket goes to the editor. I know you have heard of the editing room floor, where he can throw you there or he can put you in. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Don't look to these celebrities like they're icons. They are not. Some of them are really just good at their job. And those that are good at their job are never in the papers. They're not. They really are not. And so what's happening is that we have social media. It has ballooned. But back then, celebrities were doing anything. They were saying anything. Because they could get away with it. Because they lived in these balloons, in these bubbles. And all of the people that worked for them had never seen such a lifestyle and never seen so much money. They had never seen so much perks that actually extended to their families. And they went to countries and cities that they only read about in books. Hence the allies, hence the security that turned the other way. They are all part of this. And Cassie has opened the floodgates because Puffy had to settle because there were so many other people that were just as guilty as him that did not want to sink in the Titanic. I tell you right here, the Titanic is beginning to sink. And all of you on that ship are going to go down with him, whether you know it or not. It wasn't even about him settling quick and let it go away. He was screwed from the beginning when Cassie came up to him and said, "Give me my coin," quiet as is kept. But he refused because that's always the way of the narcissist. And so now Jamie is now being accused for something that happened 8 years ago. If it is true, he has to pay 100%. You don't go to somebody and start putting your fingers down their trousers, into their panties, into their intimate parts with your dirty fingernails and come and give her yeast infections and all kinds of things. Let's think about it, my darlings. That kind of activity, no way, no how. For what? It's a very private area. Very. But you see, I don't blame Jamie that he did that because he's done it before and gotten away with it. Because I slept with a celebrity. Because you know what? Because money is the root, really, truly, of all evil. If Cassie can get away with this, let me come and get my coin. It's a shame. It's a shame. The culture that we are in right now, oh, it's coming. It's coming hot, steaming, and fast. And I'm seeing it for what it is. Jamie is being sued. He just barely survived. And he barely has recovered. You know, we haven't really seen him per se. And here we come. At the time when everything was, you know, you could get away with stuff. And social media was not as powerful. And you couldn't say as much. Well, guess what? I'm saying it. I am saying it because I'm a mom. I'm a mother. I'm a mother. To all of these girls. And I'm really just blowing the hatch wide open. Come what may. But this is what has been happening for years. And they've been getting away with it. It just hurts my heart because I did not expect to see Jamie in the mix. But that's what's going to happen going forward. We're going to start seeing all kinds of folk in the mix that we did not expect. Here I was, I thought, you know what, I'll have a day off. I have never put up 2 episodes twice a day, but the way these updates are coming, fast and furious, I just might have to do that. It is what it is. So my darlings, yeah, that's it. I don't know whether Jamie did this. I don't know. All I can say is that I'm terribly shocked and surprised that he's been accused of this. And the Jamie I know was when I was an extra, featured extra on the film Dreamgirls in California when I worked out there. And he was a really nice guy, funny guy, lovable guy. And when push comes to shove, that still has nothing to do with guilty or innocent. If you're guilty, you're guilty. And if you're innocent, you're innocent. We watch, we wait, we see. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button. Start giving me super thanks. Is that what they call it? Yes. Somebody said, Fumi, you don't ask for your super thanks. I'm sorry. Yes, super thanks so that I can get more audio cameras. You always complain about my audio. So yeah, super thanks, please. All of my love, darlings, and I'll see you I'll see you sooner than later. I didn't dress too much today. I did my makeup and everything, but this is a dress that I've had from Zara from way back. I just love it. You know, I'm running around the house today and I have to be decent, kind of, sort of. So this is it, okay? All right, my darlings, I live for you. Mwah.